You know that in the dusty hills of Ethiopia, entire villages once vanished overnight, not because of famine, not because of war in the way we think of it, but because their only source of life was turned into a weapon of death. In 1935, as Mussolini's Italy invaded Ethiopia, they brought with them not only guns and bombs but something far more insidious: poison. Italian forces, frustrated by fierce Ethiopian resistance and determined to break the spirit of a free people, targeted the very wells that sustained life in the arid countryside. Soldiers poured deadly chemicals and toxins into drinking water, knowing that every sip would kill men, women, and children alike. For centuries these wells had been the heartbeat of rural communities. In a land where the rains can be scarce, they were more valuable than gold, but in the hands of Mussolini's troops, they became silent graves. The water no longer quenched thirst. It delivered death slowly and painfully. Villagers would drink, feel a burning in their throats, and soon be struck by agonizing cramps, vomiting, and seizures. Livestock died by the hundreds, fields lay empty, and the once bustling villages became ghostly silence. This was not the chaos of battle. This was calculated cruelty. Ethiopia was the last free African nation, a symbol of defiance against European colonization. Mussolini knew that breaking Ethiopia would send a message to the world, so he sanctioned the use of banned chemical weapons like mustard gas from the skies and poison in the ground. The Geneva Protocol, which Italy had signed, forbade chemical warfare, but Mussolini simply called it necessary. International powers watched, condemned on paper, but did nothing to stop the slaughter. Reports from Red Cross workers told of entire communities erased, of people collapsing beside wells, their lips stained with chemical burns. Survivors described seeing loved ones ride in the dirt, their last cries drowned in the stillness of the desert wind. The poisoned wells not only killed instantly but made the land uninhabitable for years, driving survivors into exile. This was more than war. It was erasure, an attempt to wipe out a people by destroying the very veins of their existence. And yet, despite the suffering, Ethiopia did not break. Emperor Haile Selassie took their case to the League of Nations, standing before the world to expose Italy's crimes. But his pleas fell on deaf ears. The massacre was buried under political convenience. Today, few outside Ethiopia know of the poisoned wells. There are no grand memorials, no reparations, just stories whispered by descendants who refuse to let the past die. The land has healed in places, the wells run clear again, but beneath the surface is the memory of a time when water, the giver of life, was turned into the bringer of death. Some say history is written by the victors. But in Ethiopia, the soil remembers, the water remembers, and the truth still flows for those willing to drink from it. Follow and repost this video for more African and Black stories.